Hi, my name is Shana Hakam bin Azani. As you know, Malaysia is a country that is rich with culture and the government push to increase tourism in Malaysia. The spread of coronavirus has brought the world to a halt, affecting the tourism and hospitality industry in Malaysia. A critical recovery must be provided to boost our tourism plan so it can be more beneficial in post-pandemic phase. An application about all tourism spots in Malaysia will be good enough to help local and non-local to explore more about Malaysia hidden gems and to further enhance tourism sector as well as to boost recovery of community in Malaysia.
Okay, for the actual case that has been used for this project is the effect of the COVID-19 on tourism and hospitality industry in Malaysia, resurgence in the post-pandemic era.
Hi, my name is Nabil and I'm going to present for scale. For example, for very high scale, the probability is more than 70% and the impact on Malaysia tourism recovery plan in terms of time, it is more than 6 months. In terms of cost, it is more than 3 billion and in terms of quality, it has very significant impact on overall recovery plan.
Next, I would like to talk about figure. So, the figure that we obtain from the scale section are probability versus scale, time versus scale, and cost versus scale. As we can see, all the graph figure shows a significant increase against scale.
This is the work breakdown structure in our project. The goal of this structure is to make a large project manageable by breaking it down into smaller work parts.
Now we will move on to the project organizational breakdown structure, where this project is led by Aina Hakam as the project manager, and below him are 5 different managers, which is financial, administration, marketing, human resource and design manager, where 3 of them are assisted by an assistant finance manager, marketing assistant manager and an app developer.
Hi, for the project planning phase, creating a CPM first will be beneficial to plan the flow of the project, as you can see here, with rough estimation of 147 days to completion. For the next slide, this is the work detailing for the previous CPM.
Based on the CPM from previous slide, we have construct a Gantt chart to plan and schedule projects. The Gantt chart helps us to know how long the project should take, determine the resources needed and plan the order in which we will complete the task.
This control chart is used to determine the stability of our project over the time, and our project has been ahead and behind of schedule below the 5 days, and it was completed in 21 weeks. The value analysis is our method of measuring the project progress to forecast its completion date and analyzing variance in the schedule and budget as the project proceeds, where the value is 60,000 ringgit, while both actual cost and plan value is 61,000 ringgit.
For the risk identification, the example of the risk in our project is the partnership suddenly end and also the project goes over the budget from the initial set.
Next, we move to scenario analysis. For this event, I choose negative feedback via social media or review sites. For the likelihood, the score is 5/5. For the impact, the score is 4/5. For detection, the score is 4/5 and it occurred during operation.
The example process for the FMEA is the sponsorship, and it has the potential failure mode, that is, the partnership suddenly end and will lead to the contract disagreement or can cause the project have no sponsor.
This is the risk response matrix, which is designed and used to ensure that our company is properly prepared to manage and respond to the risk using the best solution. This is the SWOT analysis, which can help us to identify our organization in terms of strength, weakness, opportunity, and threat.
Okay, my name is Afiq and I'll continue with the resource constraint schedule. Okay, so this is the ES constraint schedule constructed according to the CPM. The function of this ES constraint schedule is to obtain the number of resources needed per week. Okay, moving forward to the final constraint resource constraint schedule, our group need to stabilize the number of resources available and the resources needed or load by applying the delay to sub activities according to the slack available and not exceeding the finishing time.
Next is the direct labor budget roll-up. It is critical to have detailed cost project management for this project, as it will help minimize the overruns by allocating expenses early in the planning process. As shown in the bill of materials table for the estimation of startup budget, we can see that hiring an app developer company and the utilities bill gives the overall estimation of startup budget range from 3,080 to 8,100 ringgit Malaysia. As for the estimate annual budget table, the estimate range price for the utilities bill is range from 960 to 1,200 ringgit Malaysia.
Moving on, next is the patient entry time phase work, where basically our group will design the table based on CPM, and the resource will according to the CPM, and it will not exceed the resource available.